It's Miss Nicole for the Tremont Library, and it's Make It Monday time. And the craft that we are going to make today is a terrarium. And a terrarium is super cool. It has, you guys can see really close, it has plants inside, and that is a toy frog, not a real frog. Okay, but it's all enclosed, so it's its own environment, or it's its own habitat. And how it does that is it works with the water cycle. And on your sheet, it'll tell you how water moves. It goes from a solid, which is water, which you can pour, to evaporation or condensation, which is little particles in the air that you can't see moving, but it goes all the way up to the sky and then it comes back down. And what does it come back down as? Usually rain, right? Okay, so you can see in my terrarium, I'm gonna turn it to the backside. Can you see all the dots? My terrarium's already starting to make the water go up and then come back down. So the supplies that you have, or you're gonna need, that's in your kit, you have a plastic bottle of water, or pop, whichever, it's cut in half for you. You have some seeds and plants and some toys, a couple of rocks to decorate. This black stuff is called charcoal. This is a very important thing when you do a terrarium, because this helps make everything filter through and it cleans the water. It makes it healthy for the plants to drink. Some rocks and some sand. First step is to open your container, and you're going to put all of your rock inside it. So we've already got it measured out for you. There you go. So there's your rocks. Then you're going to put your charcoal, which I'm going to just sprinkle this in. Yours is already measured out in a bag. That's right. And then you have a bag of sand. For the next part, you just want to sprinkle in a little, or at least half the bag, no more than half. So I'm just going to sprinkle in a little bit of the sand. Okay, that step's done. The next step is you're going to get a bag that has potting soil in it. Your potting soil is not moist yet. If we had it moist for you and you didn't pick it up for a few days, it might get moldy and then it wouldn't make your soil good. So it is up to you to add water to it. So I've already got my soil here that's added with water. You know that you've got enough that when you hold it up, it's really dense and you could form it into a ball. And you see how it's not draining any water? But if I squeezed it, you would see the water, okay? So when you pick it up, you don't want to have water draining from it, but you want it to be fairly saturated with water, okay? So then, oh, I forgot to put my newspaper down. This is where we're getting messy. So you should have in your kit a newspaper, or if you want to do this outside at this point, you definitely can. And you definitely gotta get dirty. So then you put your soil in. You don't want to press it down. Okay, you just want to kind of sprinkle it in. Okay, so then your soil's in. The next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna grab your plants So this kind of grassy looking thing, we have just the plain green, or there might be ones that have the leaves are white and green, but this is called a spider plant, and it's a type of house plant. House plant meaning it's a great plant to grow inside. It's not hardy here. That means if it was outside and snow came, it would die. So that's why it's perfect for your terrarium. And these guys, you just want to dig a little hole and then just set them right in. I usually kind of squish the dirt around him just to make him stay upright, and that's it. Okay, so no packing of the soil. We don't want the soil to get packed, because actually plants like air for the roots too. So then I dug a little hole. This one is your coleus, and this one is a cutting. So I cut it off from its mother plant, and there's no roots yet. So we're gonna just stick him in like this. And again, I'm just gonna gently push the soil around the bottom, and it goes all the way in until it touches the leaves. Okay, and then we have a little bag of seeds for you to plant. So it'd be fun to watch it grow from the top. I'm gonna pour these out, and I'm gonna do my best. Really, I'm just gonna push my finger down and see I've got one on the end of my finger, and then I'm just gonna push it barely into the dirt. Oh, that one actually went near the edge of the container. I'm gonna drop in the rest because my finger's so dirty. You don't have to use all your seeds. You can use all of them. You can use just a couple, it's up to you. So these seeds are actually radish seeds. So when they start growing, they'll get green stuff on the top, but then on the side, you'll be able to see the radishes grow. And if they get really big and good to eat, I would open up your terrarium and pull them out. Okay, all of my seeds are in the soil, and you can see I'm just kind of covering them just a little bit. Since they're so little, they don't need to go way down in the soil. They can stay right up on the top, and that's okay. Okay, so there is my plants planted and my soil, or my seeds planted. Then with the rest of your sand, you can just sprinkle it on top. And this is more to make it look prettier. This doesn't really serve any other purpose other than to make it not look just like plain old dirt. We want our terrarium to look pretty just as much as it's functional. Okay, there, finished my sand. And then let's put a couple of pebbles in there. And then also in your bag is a little toy. So there's gonna be a frog or a little lizard. Let's go with a black lizard. Black lizard. We're gonna just set him right here. Looks like he's sitting on a coleus leaf. And then, with the help of my assistant, we're going to, yes, thank you, tape this up. Because we want it to, we don't need to water it that way if we tape it up. Can't get that leaf in.
So we're using washi tape, but you can use masking tape or scotch, or like a thick packing tape or duct tape, whatever you have at home.
I think this is a great duct tape project because you don't really get to use duct tape very much as a kid, so yeah, I vote for duct tape. But if you want to make it pretty, you can. You can put a few stickers on the outside, but if you do, one or two, because you want the sun to come in your terrarium. We don't want it all blocked up with stickers. We want the sun to shine in. And there you go. There's your terrarium. love to see how they go. Bye, friends.